national office, is it correct?
It's correct, my lord.
Bese sakhuluma-ke ngelinye ithimba leli nalo-ke elaliphenya elase-National Office, yebo kuyiqiniso.
Now, just before we proceed with the team, just sorry to take you back, just one or two aspects regarding the interview that you had with the neighbors. You have testified that they mentioned that they saw some people at the gas station or the electricity substation, and that some of the neighbors said they saw people running away. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is, this electricity box next to the house.
Ushilo-ke ukuthi uma ukhulumisana-ke nomakhelwane, abanye bathi babona abantu ngakwibhokisi lena yogesi, abanye bababona begijima. Yebo, ilamabhokisi-ke ogesi uwathola-ke eseduze nendlu.
We just wish to show you a picture that forms part of the photo album compiled by Lieutenant Colonel Mhlahlo of the scene. We'll get to that photo just now. We're just trying to locate the relevant photo. But did the witnesses give you a description of the persons who were there at the electricity substation, as well as the people that they saw running away?
No, my lord, they just saw two people running away, those who were standing next to that electricity box.
Abazange-ke bawasho noma babachaza ukuthi babe kanjani-ke, kodwa basho nje ukuthi-ke babona-ke abantu ababegijima labo abemile-ke lapha kulela bhokisi-ke kagesi.
We're now referring at the time when you interviewed them, did they not give you a description of how they look like?
Remember, they were just saying we saw two boys there. They said they not took really, they were not interested in them, but they saw the boys there.
Ukhumbuleke abakusho nje ukuthi babona nje abafana belaphayana-ke naye ukuthi babebheke kubona-ke bababona nje bemile laphayana.
We just want to show you the photo one that appears on the screen. Do you recognize that electricity substation?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yebo-ke ibox lena-ke kagesi elaphayana ngiyayibona.
Yes, as which one?
That one which is marked red there.
Leyana-ke enendawo-ke ebomvu laphayana.
Yes, according to the information that you gathered on the scene, what happened there?
No, as I said, my lord, remember that I said from 2016 till 2019, I have never taken part in investigation. However, they just saw some people next to that house, next to that box, and then from there did not take really a serious look on them.
Ukhumbuleke ngishilo ukuthi-ke kusuka-ke ngo-2016 kwashaya u-2019 angazeke kube ingxenye yophenyo kulona-ke icala leli, kodwa nje bathi bababonayo bemi laphayana, hhayi ukuthi-ke babebheke kubona noma begxile kubona.
All right, and just one aspect on Captain Mtetwa. You've already testified that she formed part of the investigating team. Do you know if she received any information regarding any of the accused before court?
No, my lord, because I was really briefed by the late Brigadier Mudise and General Ndofu.
Ukhulumile ke ngomthethwa ke ingabe uyazini ukuthi ke kukhona ke aye nako noma ke ayekwazi ngabasolwa ke phambi kwenkantolo cha ngosenkantolo uzokhumula ke ngishilo ukuthi ke mina ke abantu ababengitshela ukuthi kwenzekani kwaku Brigadier Mudise no General Ndlovu.
Have you never had any briefing sessions with Captain Mtetwa?
No, they normally came, not per se. They normally came with her, but myself, I never had a briefing with the Mteto.
Awukaze nje uhlale ke ukhulumisane naye ke phecelezi ke briefing naye Captain Mthethwa cha.
Mara-
Babevamise ukuthi beze naye kodwa ke angazi ukuthi nje ngikhulumisane naye.
Marish was part of the team, my lord.
Kodwa ke wayingxenye yethimba.
Do you know if she has deposed to an affidavit in this matter?
No, my lord.
Uyazi
I don't
yini?
know.
Ingabe uyazi yini ukuthi ke wenza statement ekuqala cha ngosenkantolo angazi.
Do you know if she has made any entries in the investigation diary?
No, my lord, I don't want to mislead the court.
Ingabe uyazi yini ukuthi khona ke akubhala yini ke kwi incwadi ke yophenyo phecelezi ke investigation diary cha ngosenkantolo angifuni ukukhohlisa inkantolo.
Now, except for her, did the team that you supervise receive information regarding any of the accused before this court?
No, my lord.
Ngaphandle kwakhe ke ingabe ithimba leli ke lasebenza ngaphansi kwakho lona ke khona yini elakuthola ke noma ke information laleyithola ke ngabasola noma ke noma kungumsola phambi kwenkantolo cha ngosenkantolo. So
As I said, my lord, the time I left the province, 2015 up to 2016, when I left there was no solution whatsoever, no information whatsoever about the suspects.
nanje mangishilo ke ngosenkantolo ukuthi ngesikhathi ke ngihamba ngo2015 kusuka ngo2015 kweshayo 2016 isixazululo sasingekho kwakungekho nje okwakukhona.
That's why when Zungu came to me, I was really happy, my lord.
Ingakho ke ngesikhathi uZungu eza kumina ke ngangijabulile impela.
Are you aware if the team that you supervise had any contact with the deceased father, Mr. Sam Meiwa, who has also since passed on?
Yes, my lord, they went to KZN, specifically the late Brigadier Mudise drove from Gauteng to KZN to talk to the father of Senzo Muyiwa, who was very, very much distressed and he was not happy at all.
Ingabe uyazi yini ukuthi ithimba leli ke ewawulihola lakhuluma yini ke nobaba kamufi ubaba uMeyiwa? Yebo ngiyakwazi lokho uBrigadier Mudise wahamba ke eshayela ukusuka la eGoli waye KZN eyokhuluma naye ke ubaba uMeyiwa owayengaphathekile kahle impela.
When was that?
It was when I was working at the province, my lord, not when I was at the cluster.
Kwakungesikhathi ke ngangisebenza kuyona ke iprovince hayi ngesikhathi engisasebenza kwi-cluster.
Do you know if any information regarding the involvement of any of the accused was received from Mr. Sam Meiwa, the
No.
deceased father?
No, my lord, I was just told by Brigadier Mudise that the father is saying that, no, you guys, you must arrest all those people who were inside the house. And for the information of these people here, no information at all.
Ngabe uyazi yini ukuthi khona yini okwatholakala ke okukhuluma ngabo abasola abaphambi kwenkantolo cha ngosenkantolo engakutshelwa mina uBrigadier Mudise ukuthi ke ubaba wayethi yena akakuboshwe bonke abantu ababephakathi endlini akunalutho okwakushikwa noma engakuthola ngabasola abaphambi kwenkantolo.
Was Captain Mtetwa part of the visit, or part of the team that visited Mr. Sam Meiwa's?
My lord, I don't want to lie, I'm not aware. I cannot say yes or no.
uCaptain Mthethwa ngaba wayingxenye yini yalabo abahamba baye KZN beya kuyena ubaba uSemeyiwa angeke ngiqamba amanga angazi.
But General, why are you a bit vague regarding this important visit to the father of of the deceased?
My lord, I'm not vague. It's because of, I said I was briefed by Brigadier Mudise to say, you know what, General, we were there, and with whom I cannot know. It's not vague because there are those who briefed me because I said go to the father because of why. You must hear from the father. So he came back to say, no, according to him, he said those people who were inside the house, they must know the truth. They have to be arrested.
Hayi ukuthi ke angicaceleke noma ke angiphendulike mayelana nalo daba lolu ngisho ke engakutshelwa ilabo ababeyile khona lapho ukuthi bahamba ukuthi wahamba nobani ke Brigadier Modise lokho ke angikwazi ukuthi nje wangitshela ukuthi ubaba ke kamufi awakusho kubona ke noma kuyenda sorry owakusho kuyena ukuthi akuboshwe abantu labo babephakathi endlini bayalazi iqiniso.
Did the father, the late Mr. Sam Meiwa, furnish any information that had to be followed up?
My Lord, as far as I know, I don't know.
Kukhona yini awakusho ubaba ke kamufi ekwakufaneleke ukuthi kwenziwe uphenye kulona mina ke ngokwami angazi.
Because if they knew what I know about the late Brigadier Modise, who is late up so far, he was going to make sure that he's going to arrest them.
Ngoba ke uma babazi ke mayelana naye ke uBrigadier Modise ongasekho ke ngempela ke uwayezobabopha.
Yes, we'll come to that aspect involving the information emanating from the late Mr. Sam Meiwa. If we can just maybe go back to the issue of the team from the national office that was also working on the matter. Do you know who the members were of this team?
No, my Lord, what I know is that no, when General Mutiwa from the province said there is a Captain Buthelezi who is from head office, they say please and please do not go and interview Tumelo because he's about to crack the case and come back. By the time, as I'm saying, I was in charge of the province. And when my General Mutiba phoned me to say he was also phoned by the prosecution, that's why I wanted to talk to you about what happened when we were with Advocate Chauke, and then you did not allow me to elaborate.
Ingabe ke ithimba leli kokhulume ngalo lase National Office uyazi ukuthi kwakuhobani cha okwenzeka nje ukuthi ke ngithola ucingo ngitshelwa ke uyena ke uGeneral Mutiba ukuthi ke cha kuno Captain ke Buthelezi esekusedumaduze ke ukuthi nje aqedeke noma ke kube khona ke akutholayo mayelana necala ukuthi ke asingaqhubeki ke sihambe siyokhuluma naye ke uTumelo Madlala ngoba ke wathola ucingo olubuya kubona ke abashushisi bethi ke asesibuyeke ingakho ke bengifisa ukuthi ngiqhubeke bese ngitshela ukuthi kwenzekani ke ngesikhathi siyekena ke Advocate uChauke kodwa wangivimba.
Now, Colonel Buthelezi, who was then captain, she formed part of this team from head office.
I don't know, my Lord, because myself, I know the team. She was not working with us at the province. But when they are saying that a captain from the police, I thought that now, because of those people, they were always talking to the senior people, they got good information about this case.
Captain uKenel Buthelezi uCaptain ngaleso sikhathi ke ingabe yena ke waye ingxenye ke ithimba leli cha wayengekho ke wayengesiyona ke ingxenye yethu kuthina ke kwiprovince ingakho ke uma ngabe kuthiwa noma satshelwa ukuthi ke labo bantu labo ke bona ke babuya ke ehead office nokuthi ke futhi ke ibona ke abakhulumisana nalabo ke abaseyikundleni eziphezulu noma ke abaphethe ngayitshela ke ukuthi bona ke kukhona ke abakwaziyo noma ke ulwazi abanalo.
And by that time, I thought maybe we are going to solve the case, because if there is a captain who is saying that now is going to get the information, and the person is going to be taken to witness protection, I was happy about that.
Ngoba ke ngaleso sikhathi leso ke uma sengizwa ke noma ngithola ukuthi ke kuno captain onolwazi ke noma information anayo nokuthi ke futhi ke umuntu ke uzothathwa ke ahambe ke ayovikelwa phecelezi ke i-witness protection ngalokho ke ngangijabulile.
And I want to repeat, my Lord, to say from 2016 those people who were busy with the investigation, I don't know what went on until 2019.
Ngiyafisa ukuthi ngikuphinde ukuthi ke kusukela ngayo 2016 abantu labo ke ababe yingxenye ke yophenyo angazi ukuthi ke kwenzekani kwaze kwayofica ke ngo2019.
Do you know Warrant Officer Makubo? Obviously you know Warrant Officer Makubo, but do you know if he worked with the then Captain Buthelezi?
My lord, I was not aware, but what I can see is that Warrant Officer Makubu was the warrant officer we trusted. But whether he's working with Makubu at that time, I only know when Zungu says that he was with Zungu, Makubu, and Buthelezi, and they said to him, myself and Zungu were now misleading, and that's why I said no. If it's like that, that's what I know that now. These people, they were from time to time. Some of them they were reporting straight to the minister. That's why after I got hold of ex-general Sevilla by that time and Makubu, I wanted another person neutral. That was neutral Minister Begikele, so that maybe he can get the story, because the police were always misleading the case.
Warrant Officer Makubo ngoqinisekile ke uyamazi ngabe uyazi yini ukuthi ke wayesebenzisana no Lieutenant Colonel Buthelezi? Cha ke lokho ke ngikwaziyo ukuthi ke Warrant Officer Makubo iphoyisa esasilithemba ke, ingakho ngathi ke ngasondeza General Sibiya kanye naye ke uMakubo uma esebuya ke manje uZungu ke kumina esethi ke uMakubo kanye noButhelezi bathi cha mina naye ke asikhuluma ekuyikona ke lana lapho ke khona ke manje sengisondeza yena ke uGeneral Sibiya.
Remember before Constable Zungu went to Makubu and Buthelezi, I've already spoken to Makubu and General Sibiya.
Ukhumbuleke ngalesikhathi lesi ngoba ngaphambi kokuthi ke uGeneral noma ke uConstable Zungu ayeke kuMakubo noButhelezi, mina ngangisemkhulumile noMakubo noSibiya kanye naye ke uSibiya. Futhi ke okunye akushilo ufakazi ukuthi ke ukhumbuleke ukuthi abantu laba ke ababekhuluma ke noma ke ababekhuluma noNgqongqoshe nokuthi futhi ke kwakukhona ke emaphoyiseni ukuthi ke kube nokukhohlisa thizeni okwenzekayo.
And my lord, remember that on the last day of the meeting where I was with Zungu, Makubu, and Sibiya, we said from that day that Zungu is going to work with Makubu's team.
Ukhumbuleke kumhlangano wogcina owawukhona phakathi kwami uZungu, uMakubo noSibiya yila esathatha khona ke isinqumo sokuthi ke uZungu wayezosebenza nethimba likaMakubo.
But unfortunately, when he came back, is where he said now they don't believe his story.
Ngeshwa ke uma ebuya ila asho khona ke ukuthi ke cha lokho akushoyo abakholwa.
We'll revert to this aspect, but just en passant, are you able to say when did this meeting with General Sibiya, Warrant Officer Makubo and Constable Zungu take place?
I cannot remember the date, but my lord, it's that week when Muzi was arrested. And after seeing that, there's no evidence at all, because I wanted somebody to help me that Zungu must really be open and give us Gwabini so that we can follow everything.
Ingabe usakhumbula ukuthi lo mhlangano lona ke okhuluma ngawo phakathi kwakho Constable Zungu, uGeneral Sibiya noMakubo wawunini? Angisayikhumbula idate kodwa ke kulona iviki leliyana ke uSibiya aboshwa ngalo. Emuva kwalokho ke kwase kungekho ke fakazi ke, ingakho ke ngangifisa ke ukuthi nje uZungu yena ke usengathi nje akhulume noma kube khona ke nje akushoyo ke phathelene naye ke uGwabeni.
You testify that Mr. Muzi Sibiya was arrested on the 19th of March 2019, is that correct?
No, I cannot remember the date, my lord, but what I can tell you is that now I was with Constable Zungu and the team when Muzi was arrested.
Ushilo ukuthi-ke umuzi waboshwa kuyi-19 kaMarch 2019. Cha, i-date angiyikhumbuli kodwa ngishoyo ukuthi-ke ngangindawonye nalo-ke ithimba kanye naye uConstable Zungu ngelanga ayeboshwa ngalo umuzi.
And my lord is lying when he's saying that now. He heard that Zungu was arrested about some time ago.
When he heard that who was arrested?
When he said he only heard from me some weeks ago to say he was arrested, knowing that he was with me and the team.
Uqamba manga-ke uma ngabe ethi-ke kuyinto ayizwa kamuva ukuthi-ke waboshwa-ke kodwa wayenami nethimba ngelanga ayeboshwa ngalo.
General, you said given the mass number of the case on which Mr. Moses Sibia was arrested, it was in March 2019, is that correct?
Yeah, I maybe I can make a mistake. I think it was 217 or so of 3. It was 2019, but I cannot exactly tell you the date.
Ukuthi-ke ngikutshela ilanga lona ngiyazi nje ukuthi kwakungu-2019 ingakho ngishilo ukuthi i-mass noma-ke inamba yalo-ke icala kwaba u-217 kodwa ngeke i-date ngiyisho.
Now, this meeting where General Sibia, Warrant Officer Makubo, and Constable Zungu, as well as yourself, were present, did it happen on a different day to that on which Constable Zungu, Moses Sibia was arrested?
Yes, my lord.
Manje-ke ilanga leli lomhlangano kwakuyilanga elahlukile kwilanga leli-ke umuzi aboshwa ngalo. Yebo Nkosi yenkantolo.
My lord, just to make a follow-up, it's after I realized that we never got a firearm from Muzi. And even at when he went home, we never got it. So I wanted somebody neutral. And when I asked General Subuya, by that time he was ex-general because he was at Metro Gauteng, I wanted somebody because I know that here I suspected a foul play.
Lo mhlangano wenzeka emuva kokuthi-ke isibhamu singatholakalanga kumuzi, usemuva kokuthi ahamba aye ekhaya. Isibhamu-ke wabuya engasitholile. Manje-ke ngangisengifuna-ke umuntu-ke manje ngakho ngayolanda yena-ke uGeneral Sibia owayengasasebenzi emaphoyiseni, umuntu nje oyimele-ke ngoba-ke kukhona-ke nje engangikusola khona lapho.
My lord, even if you can call General Sibia here, he will come and say, I specifically stated, he is no longer a general. He retired from the police. He's now at Metro Police, Gauteng.
Nanoma-ke engabizwa yena-ke
Department.
uGeneral Sibia ngakusho-ke lokho ngoba-ke wayengasiyona-ke uGeneral esesebenza-ke manje eMetro Department eJohannesburg.
And even Makubu, my lord, will say, no, General Shaban said clearly that General Sibia was no longer in the police, but he was working in Gauteng, in the Department of Municipality there. But he was dealing with serious cases.
Kanye naye-ke uWarrant Officer Makubo angakusho-ke ukuthi-ke wakusho uGeneral Shabane ukuthi cha uSibia akaseyona-ke uGeneral noma akasasebenzi-ke emaphoyiseni kodwa-ke wayesasebenza-ke ngaphansi kwakhe-ke uMasipala eJohannesburg kodwa-ke ebhekene namacala abucayi.
I wanted somebody whom I trust so that can be my witness.
Ngangifuna umuntu engangingamethemba ukuze abe ufakazi wami.
Because sometimes the police are corrupt.
Ngoba-ke ngesinye isikhathi amaphoyisa-ke abanokukhwabanisa noma anokukhwabanisa.
General, could you be mistaken that General Sibia was working for the Metro Police?
No, I said that Metro, but I said Metro, but I wanted to say he was working at, at the provincial government. He was doing some investigation there. Not Metro Police.
Ngabe ngenzeka ukuthi wenza iphutha yini uma uthi-ke uGeneral Sibia wayesebenzela iMetro. Ngenzeka ukuthi ngishilo kodwa abe engifisa ukusho nje ukuthi-ke wayesebenzela uhulumeni wesifunda-ke kodwa-ke lapho esebenza ngophenyo khona lapho.
And I even said that when we were doing the consultation, he's away, my lord.
Ngiyakakusho-ke nalokhu nangesikhathi-ke ngangisehhovisi lakho uyakwazi lokho.
We're just trying to determine the date on which the meeting where General Sibia, Warrant Officer Makubo, Constable Zungu, and yourself were present. You say this meeting was about a week after the arrest of Mr. Muzi
No,
Sibia.
it's not a week. That is a week. That week where he was arrested. After he was arrested, and we never found any exhibit. That weekend is where I called Makubu and General Sibiya.
Angishongo ukuthi kwakusemuva kweviki aboshwa uMbuzi Sibiya ngathi nje kulona ke lelo viki lelo ilapho ke ngase kithi ke ngayo impela sonto ila ngabiza khona uMakhubu kanye noGeneral Sibiya.
We'll
My
come
Lord,
back,
by
please.
that time, Moses Sibiya was detained at Tembisa South.
Ngaleso sikhathi leso ke la ayevalelwe khona ke uMbuzi Sibiya kwakusethembisa South
For the drugs.
evalelwe zona ke izidakamizwa.
Thank you. We'll come back to that aspect. Now, what were your reporting lines, General? You mentioned that the other team, and I hope I heard you correctly, reported to the minister. Is that correct?
No, what I was trying to say is that now many policemen were reporting, were giving information to the minister.
Ebengikusho ke laphayana hayi ukuthi bengithi ke abanye babe reporta ku minister ukuthi ke babedlulisela ke ulwazi kuyena ungqongqoshe.
That's the reason why I know that now the minister was not aware what Zungu told me about Gwabini.
Ingakho ke manje ke ngase ngazi ke ukuthi ke ungqongqoshe wayengakwazi lokho mina engangikutshelwe uZungu ngaye uGwabini.
But to whom was your team reporting?
Which team?
The team that you were supervising.
No, remember that when I was talking this, I was at Tembisa cluster. So the team, it was between 2015, 2016. As I said to this court, they were reporting to me, but no one can prevent the minister because I remember that when I took a phone to phone the minister, I know he was going to attend a funeral at the first arrest of the policeman. I wanted him because why? First of all, National Commissioner Sitole had Gwabini. And also Kininda had Gwabini. And Sibiya had Gwabini. And Makubu had Gwabini. I wanted this person also to hear the story because I know that now these policemen sometimes they're lying.
Leli thimba leli abantu ke laba ababengaphansi kwami kodwa ke wayengekho umuntu ke owayengavimba ungqongqoshe. Ingakho ke ngangazi ukuthi ungqongqoshe wayezohamba kwakunomngcwabo awukhona ke wephoyisa eFostorus. Ingakho ke ngase ngifuna ke manje ukuthi ke ahambe ke ayokhuluma naye ke yena Zungu ungqongqoshe ukhumbuleke ukuthi ke uMakhubo wamuza uGwabeni uGininda wamuza uGwabeni. You mentioned 3 people. Who was the third one?
Sibiya.
Ndikanye futhi naye ke uSibiya manje ngangifuna yena ke ungqongqoshe ayozwela naye.
Maybe, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, General.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's perhaps, just to clarify the question, is it correct that the National Commissioner is in charge of operational issues of the police, including investigations?
Yes.
Ingaba kuyiqiniso yini ke ukuthi ke uCommissioner uyena ke obhekene nomsebenzi ke wamaphoyisa kuhlanganisa ke nophenyo yebo.
Now, the team that you were supervising, was it reporting to the National Commissioner of Police?
Remember, my Lord, I don't know how many times must I say. I said to this court, from 2015 to 2016, myself, not the National Commissioner, I was in charge. And then the time Zungu came, I wanted somebody, because this is a national case, it must be taken very seriously. That's why I phoned the NASCOM to say, this person with SMS is having good information, and within a short period of time, I will make arrest. And I must indicate that, you remember when we were in the consultation, you blamed me for having taken a hearsay to National Commissioner, yourself, my Lord.
Lana ke sikhuluma ngaye ke manje ke uNational Commissioner. Uzokhumbula ke ukuthi ke nalento futhi ngayikhuluma kuwena ngesikhathi ke esasiconsulta ngaso okwenzeka lana ke ukuthi lo muntu ke wayene information awayenayo nokuthi ke manje ingakho ke mina ke ngase ngiqhumana naye ke uNational Commissioner ngimtshela ke ukuthi lana
SMS.
ngaxhumana naye-ke ngimtshela-ke ukuthi kunomuntu-ke lana onolwazi phecelezi-ke one-information anayo futhi-ke maduze njena-ke sesizobopha-ke lokho ngikwenza-ke ngokuthi-ke ngimthumele umqhafazo
where the phone of Zungu was there.
la khona-ke inamba noma-ke ifoni yakhe uZungu yayikhona.
That's why National Commissioner contacted Zungu and thereafter referred him to Gininda.
Ila khona-ke uCommissioner wasemanje exhumana naye-ke uZungu emuva kwalokho wabe semhlanganisana noGininda.
General, to whom was the then Captain Buthelezi, the now Colonel Buthelezi, reporting?
I don't know, because what I know is that it was from head office. That's why they talked about forensic day. That's why from the beginning, I said she was not working with me, and I've never spoken to, by that time, Captain Buthelezi. Even her, she will say she have never spoken to me.
Ukuthi-ke Captain Buthelezi manje-ke sewuKolonel Buthelezi wayesebenza ngaphansi kobani angazi ingakho-ke laphayana-ke ngoba wayebuya-ke e-head office noma-ke e-national office futhi-ke angaze ngakhuluma naye futhi usengasho-ke ukuthi akakaze wakhuluma nami.
The call I received was from the Provincial Commissioner, Lieutenant General Mutiba, who said, from where you are, as long as you have never spoken to Dumelo, come back, because now there's a captain who is working with the NPA. They are going to solve the case.
Ucingo-ke mina ngalithola labuya-ke ku-Provincial Commissioner uGeneral Mutiba wathi uma nje ungakakhulumi naye-ke uTumelo buya kuno-captain-ke lapho osebenza nabashushisi sebeseduze-ke ukuthi nje bafinyeleleke emaphethelweni alo icala.
That's why when I wanted to talk to what happened to Advocate Jauke, I was prevented.
Ingakho-ke uma ngabe bengifisa ukuthi-ke ngisho kwenzeka no-Advocate uChauke ngiye ngavinjwa.
Well, General, obviously that such breakthrough did not eventuate, is that correct?
Yes, my lord.
Kodwa-ke lokho kokushoyo ukuthi-ke uGeneral Mutiba wakusho ukuthi-ke uCaptain lo sekukhona azokuthola ukuthi akuzange kwenzeke lokho, yebo kuyiqiniso.
You mentioned someone being put in the witness protection. Who was put in the witness protection program?
It was alleged that now Captain Buthelezi is about to take that Dumela to the witness protection.
Okwashiwo-ke kwakuwukuthi-ke uCaptain Buthelezi wayezothatha yena-ke uTumelo leyo amhambise aye kwi-witness protection la ekuvikelwa khona ofakazi.
And I was happy about that, my lord.
Mina-ke ngangijabulile ngaloko.
Did you know from which unit she is? That is now Captain Buthelezi or Lieutenant Colonel Buthelezi?
My lord, no, because what I was told, as I said before, is that she was able to, she was working in the cult unit, she's able to interview those type of suspects. But at that time, I must say it openly, my lord, I only got a call from Lieutenant General Mutiba to say, yes, I know that you are there to solve the case, but even if you are in charge, come back to the province, because the prosecution are saying that they are about to solve the case. But up so far, the case was never solved.
Ngangazi-ke ngaleso sikhathi ukuthi-ke wayesebenza-ke ngaphansi kwayiphi i-unit kodwa-ke engangikutsheliwe nje ukuthi-ke yena-ke kukhona-ke awayekwazi-ke noma-ke ukuthi abantu uhlobo oluthizeni lwabantu-ke labo-ke abasebenza noma bahlanganiswa-ke nezinto-ke ey'hlangene nezinto zesintu imithi ukuthi-ke abe nama-interview noma inhlolokhono nabo-ke yingakho-ke ngishilo ukuthi-ke uma ngabe ngithola ucingo-ke ubuya kuyena uGeneral Mutiba engitshela-ke ukuthi cha uCaptain loyo-ke uyena-ke manje osezophenyake mina angibuye.
That's why I wanted this court to hear what happened when I was called with Modise to Advocate Jauke.
Ingakho-ke bengifisa ukuthi-ke le nkantolo izwe ukuthi kwenzekani-ke ngesikhathi engabizwa ngaso mina-ke naye uGeneral Modise sibizwa u-Advocate uJauke.
Well, you testify that you think that Colonel Buthelezi was from the cult unit. Brigadier Gininda testified on the 17th of October 2024 page 9, line 3, when asked as to which units Warrant Officer Makubo and Colonel Buthelezi were attached, he testified as follows. Mr. Gininda, yes. Warrant Officer Makubo was from the DPCI, I think in Germiston. Lieutenant Colonel Buthelezi was a captain then. She's from this psychologist unit, I think in Pretoria.
I may not dispute that, my lord.
Lana ke umshushiso
Yeah.
ufunda ufakazi bakhe uBrigadier Gininda bange 17 kuOctober 2024. Uma ebuzwa ke ingabe wawazi yini ukuthi ke babebuya kuyiphi ke iunit noma ke basebenza ngaphansi koluphi ke uhlaka Mr Gininda yebo uwarrant officer Makhubo yena ke wayebuya eDPCI ngicabanga ukuthi ke eGermiston uLieutenant Colonel Buthelezi waye captain ngaleso sikhathi leso wayebuya ke kule unit esebenza ke ngehlangeneke nezomqondo wakhe noma ke ezengqondo psychology unit ngicabanga ukuthi ke ePitoli uthi ke uGeneral yebo angeke ngikuphikise lokho.
Now, General, is it correct that the team that you supervised, that was headed by the late Brigadier Mudise, and the team of Colonel Buthelezi, for the want of a better word, held different views as to how the crime was committed?
General ngabe kuyiqiniso yini ukuthi ke ithimba leli wena owawulihola elali umuntu ke owayephambili kulona ke kuBrigadier Mudise naleli ke elaliholwa uLieutenant Colonel Buthelezi ukuthi ke nani ngakhulumi ke into eyodwa nani khuluma okwahlukahlukene ngokuthi icala leli lenzeka kanjani?
My lord, remember that when I was saying that I was in charge of the team, my team told me that, now, you know what, everybody, including Buthelezi, they are saying somebody in the house is the one who shot.
Okay. Ukhumbuleke ukuthi manje ke wonke umuntu ke kulaba ke ngangibahola babethi ke kuhlanganisa naye ke uButhelezi ukuthi ke bacabanga ke ukuthi kwakunomuntu ke kulaba ke ababengaphakathi owadubula.
And I don't know where they get the information.
Angazi ukuthi lokho bakuthola kuphi.
But our team believes that there were two people who went in that house.
Kodwa ke elami ithimba lona lalithi kunabantu ababili abangena kulo yamuzi.
Yeah, just General, just to clarify this aspect, the team that you supervise, that
Yeah.
was led by Brigadier Mudise, believe that they were intruders, is that correct?
Yes.
Yebo leli thimba mina ngangilihola ke ekwaku umudisi wayephambili kulona ke lalikholwa ukuthi ke kunabantu ababili abangena endlini.
But the team, in quotes, of Colonel Buthelezi were of the view that the person who shot the deceased was inside the house.
I want to repeat, my lord, as I said, I received a call from Lieutenant General Mutiba, who was my provincial commissioner, who said, Lishaban, you have interviewed Mthokozisi. Do not go and interview that person. And, okay.
Nanjengoba ngishilo ke ngifisa ukuphinda ukuthi ke ngathola ucingo olwalubuya kuyena ke uGeneral Mutiba ukuthi nanjengoba usukhulumile noMthokozisi musa kuqhubeka uhambe uyokhuluma nalo yamuntu.
Yes.
Because, my lord, they said she's about to crack the case. And then that's why I said later on when I went back, myself and Brigadier Mudise, we were called to go to the home of Advocate Chauke.
Ila khona ke angitshela khona ke ukuthi nje seseduze ukuthi ke manje afike ke emaphethekweni noma ke atholeke lokhu bekade kufunakala ngalo icala ingakho ke nishilo ke ukuthi ila esabizwa khona ke mina ke naye uBrigadier Mudise ukuthi ke siye endlini yakhe uAdvocate uChauke.
Knowing Advocate Chauke, we went there.
Ngokumazi ke uAdvocate uChauke impela ke saya lapho.
General, I'm sorry. What we trying to establish is the following. the team that you supervise, the very experienced team consisting of seasoned senior detective, was of the view that the person who shot, or the persons, that they were intruders. Is that correct?
Yes, my lord.
Engifuna ke ukukwazi kuwena noma ukuzwa kuwena General ukuthi ke ithimba leli ke ekwakuyithimba ke lamaphoyisa amkantshubomvu lona ke lalikholwa ukuthi ke umuntu ke wadubula noma ke kunabantu abangena lapha
During which the deceased was then shot.
Yes.
la khona ke umufi wadutshulwa yebo.
Now, what we're trying to establish from you is that the team, or the component that was that Colonel Buthelezi formed part of, what was their view regarding how the crime was committed?
Let me say, Buthelezi herself, she told whoever, remember I was told by General Mutiba, I want to repeat it, I think I'm repeating for the third time, that General Mutiba said, General Lishaban, come back because the people from prosecution, they are saying there is a captain who is about to solve the case. And I don't know why you were reluctant when I wanted to tell you about what happened for the court at the house of Advocate Jauge.
Ukhumbuleke lana ukuthi ke ngathola ucingo olabuya kuyena ke uGeneral Muthiba engitshela ke ukuthi ke kuno captain noma ke iqembu leli ke labashushisi lithi ke kuno captain seduze ukuthi ke icala leli ke alixazulule ngakho ke buya musa ke uqhubeka uhambe uyokhuluma ke naloyo ubuzoyokhuluma naye angazi ke kungani ungafuni ke ukuthi ke angisho ukuthi kwenzekani ngesikhathi ke esasisendlini yakhe uadvocate uJauke.
Sir, can I refer you to your affidavit, General, Exhibit ZZ in brackets 11, paragraph 3. It's on the first page. It reads as follows: it is important to mention that while I was involved in the investigation of Senzo Meyiwa with my team, we were of the view that indeed 2 people killed Senzo Meyiwa. No, I'm sorry. That indeed 2 people came into the house and one of them shot and killed Senzo Meyiwa.
Fundeka ngalendlela ke uparagraph 3 westatement sika general kusemqoka ke ukusho ukuthi ke ngesikhathi ke ngangiseyingxenye yophenyo lalo icala lika Senzo kanye nethimba lami sasinovo thina ke lokuthi ngempela abantu ababili bangena endlini omunye wabo wadubula wabulala uSenzo Meyiwa.
Yes, my lord.
Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
Thank you. There was also a second view that suggested that the deceased was shot by the witnesses or one of the people who were inside the house, and that no one came into the house to rob them.
Lalukhona ke novo lesibili olwaluthi ke umufi wadutshulwa wabulawa owadutshulwa ke ofakazi nokuthi ke omunye wabo labo ababesendlini ke omunye wabo labo ababesendlini nokuthi ke akekho umuntu owangena noma abantu abangena bezobabamba inkunzi.
It is true, my lord, because of why. Also during consultation, this view I told Advocate Baloyi.
Kuyiqiniso Nkosi enkantolo ngoba ke loluvo lolu ke ngesikhathi ke engangise office lakhe uAdvocate Baloyi ngamtshela.
Let me tell the court that the view that there are some people who are saying that somebody is involved there is when I received a call from the provincial commissioner who said, Lishaban, according to the prosecution, they are saying there's a captain who's giving information about Tumelo and they're about to solve it. And it's what I told you, my advocate, and it's where we came back. And when we came back, That weekend following there is where I was called by Advocate Chauke, and also I was with Modise, where when he went there, he said,
Sir,
remember, Advocate Chauke is a principled man. It's
Sir.
the one we trusted. Because
Sir.
I wanted to explain what happened, my advocate.
Yes, General,
Because
please.
why? If you would prevent me from telling the court, I don't know why. And it's so simple. I just want to give you, as a prosecutor, to
Yes.
know what happened.
Yes. Look, your defense team can take that up. What we want to find out from you is what is stated in your own statement. It goes further. Myself and my team did not agree with the second view, as it was clear, based on the investigation, that at least 2 people came into the house.
I want,
Sorry. Lana-ke ukhumbuleke ukuthi okwenzeka ngathola ucingo. Cingo-ke olaluthi-ke manje asibuyeke ngoba-ke abashushisi babethi kuno-captain osemaduze-ke ukuthi nje afinyeke emaphethelweni alo uphenyo lwaleli cala leli. Ngakho-ke ingakho-ke bengifisa ukuthi-ke angiqhubeke ngoba-ke sasesibizwa ukuthi asiyeke endlini yakhe-ke uChauke. Ukhumbuleke uChauke noma u-Advocate Chauke umuntu-ke sasimethemba indoda-ke eqotho leyo, kodwa-ke uyangivimba ukuthi ngikwenze lokho. Iyaqhubeka-ke istatement sakho sithi-ke mina-ke kanye nethimba lami asizange sivumelane novo lesibili lokuthi-ke sorry ngoba-ke kwakucacile-ke uma ngabe sibheka-ke lona uphenyo ukuthi-ke kwakunabantu ababili abangena endlini.
that's why I went to KZN, so that if I can get a view from these 2 best friends of Senzo, I can get the truth.
Ingakho-ke ngathatha isinqumo sokuthi-ke angiye e-KZN ngoba-ke uma ngabe ngingathola-ke noma ngingakhuluma-ke nalaba ababili-ke ekwaku abangani bakhe-ke umufi noma-ke uSenzo, ila iqiniso ngizolithola khona.
This was supported by eyewitnesses who saw suspects running away from the Kumalos.
Yes, my lord.
Lokhu-ke kwakwesekwa-ke ofakazi abayibonela ababona-ke abasolwa begijima-ke noma bebaleka-ke ukusuka kwaKhumalo. Yebo Nkosi enkantolo.
General, you testify that Lieutenant Colonel Buthelez's team, if one can put it that way, said you and Constable Zungu are jeopardizing their case. Is that correct?
My lord, I did not say the team of Buthelezi and Makubu. I said very clearly that Constable Zungu, when he left my place at the Torpo, he was called by Makubu and Buthelezi. Is what I said. And when we were there, and I even told you this when we were busy with the consultation, is where, according to Zungu, he said, you know what, Lishaba, Makubu and Buthelezi, they are saying, me as Zungu and you as Lishaba, you are protecting the Kumalos people.
Angaze ngisho-ke ukuthi-ke lana ithimba likaButhelezi lathi-ke thina-ke siphazamisana nomsebenzi wabo noma uphenyo lwabo. Engikushilo ukuthi-ke ngesikhathi-ke uZungu ehamba-ke la noma kumina-ke eKlorkop wase ebizwa-ke uyena-ke uMakhubu noButhelezi. Uma esebuyela kumina-ke noma esengazisa-ke ukuthi kwenzekani lapho uyangitshela-ke ukuthi-ke uMakhubu noButhelezi bathi mina Constable Zungu kanye nawe Lishabane sivikela abakwaKhumalo.
That's where I said, you know what, Zungu, if they are saying that, leave them.
Ila engathi khona-ke uyazi yini iZungu uma ngabe besho kanjalo bayeke.
Luckily enough, within some weeks, I was phoned by Brigadier Gininda.
Kodwa-ke kwathi-ke kwisikhathi nje samaviki ila khona-ke uGininda waxhumana nami.
This is where he told me to say, General Lishaban, one of your constable at your cluster, he was with the office of the National Commissioner referring to me, and I took over from him. Now, take note that I'm doing this investigation.
La angitshela khona ke ukuthi ke kuno constable la osebenza khona ke noma kwihhovisi lakho ngitholeke ucingo obuya ke kwihhovisi lakhe ke uNational Commissioner ukuthi ke manje usendlulisele kumina ke ngifuna ke wazi ukuthi ke ukusukela manje ke imina ke umuntu ozoqhubeka nophenyo lolu.
From that moment, my Lord, I was very much happy.
Ukusukela ngaleso sikhathi ke ngosenkantolo ngangijabule kakhulu.
Now, your remark when you learned that Colonel Buthelezi and Warrant Officer Makubo say that you're trying to protect the, did you say Kelly Kumalo?
Kelly
Kumalo.
Yeah.
Your comment was that if they don't believe that they were people who enter the house, they will hit the brick wall. Is that correct?
Yes.
Wasuthi wena ke ngesikhathi noma uma besho lokho ke ukuthi ke uma bona bengakholwa ukuthi kunabantu abangena ke lapho ilapho ke bazoshayiseka khona ke obondeni.
Because
Yebo.
Zungu was told by his own close relative.
Ngoba uZungu watshelwa isihlobo sakhe asondelene kakhulu naso.
And the case was never solved until Zungu came to me.
Futhi ke icala alikaze libe noxazululwa ke kwaze kwayisikhathi uZungu eza kimi.
There was no movement of the case until Zungu came to me.
Kwakungekho ke ukuthi ke icala nje kunala eliya khona ke kwaze kwayisikhathi la uZungu eza khona kumina.
The movement started when Zungu came in.
Ukuthi ke manje kubonakaleke ukuthi ke kunomnyakazo khona ke kwaqala ke uma ngabe uZungu engena noma ke eseba khona.
Thank you, my Lord.
Ngiyabonga ngosemadolo.
Do you know if Colonel Buthelezi and Warrant Officer Makubo opened a docket pertaining to this incident?
I heard somewhere in 2019, but when I was still there, no.
Ngabe uyazi yini ukuthi ke uWarrant Officer Makubo no Colonel Buthelezi banedokodo abalivula mayelana necala leli ngakuzwa lokho ke lapha yana ngo2019 kodwa ngesikhathi engangilapha yana cha.
I didn't know about what's happening about the second case.
Ngangingazi ukuthi kwakwenzekani ngecala lesibili.
Do you perhaps know on what basis the docket was premised regarding the two views?
No, I don't know, my Lord. I don't
Ngabe
know.
uyazi ukuthi ke idokodo leli lesibili ke ngokumayelana nale ukuthi kwakunovo ngapha ukuthi manje leli idokodo lona ke uma ngabe livulwa ke ngaziphi izathu cha ngosenkantolo.
Perhaps before we leave this aspect, you testify that you gave Constable Zungu to the then Minister of Police for him to speak to Constable Zungu when he attends a funeral in Vosloorus of a police officer. Is that correct?
Yeah, let me say that knowing that National Minister Begitele was going to address the meeting, and I know that from time to time, he wanted us to work as a team. I said now is the time that I must talk to Zungu so that he must talk to the minister. But from the start, he was willing. And after the funeral, I called Zungu, I couldn't find him.
Okwenzekayo ke lana ukuthi ke ngoba ngangazi ukuthi ke ungqongqoshe kunalomncwabo owayezoya ke kuona ke eFosloras futhi ke ngangazi ukuthi ungqongqoshe ke kwakuyisifiso sakho ukuthi ke sisebenze nanjengethimba ngangifisa ke ukuthi manje ke uZungu akhulume naye ke kodwa manje ke uma ngabe umncwabo usuphelile noma usundlulile ke uma ngifunana noZungu ngingamtholi.
It's where he said, you know what, Ishawa, I don't want to hear anything about your minister. Brigadier Ininga said, I must not talk to anyone.
Eqaleni ke umuntu ke owayefisa ke noma efuna ke ukuthi akhuluma naye kodwa emuva kwaloko wase eshintsha ke ila esengitshela khona ke manje ethi yazi yini Lishabane angifuni ke ukuthi ngikhulume nongqongqoshe wakho uBrigadier Ginindi ungitshelile ke ukuthi angakhulumi namuntu.
I was disappointed because if a constable cannot want to see the minister with the general, was he hiding?
Kwangidumaza impela ke lokho ngoba ke manje senginalokho ukuthi ke uma ngabe uconstable engayimisele ukuthi ahlangane nongqongqoshe kanye futhi ke no general yini lena ayifihla.
Remember, my lord, this is a national case.
Ukhumbuleke ukuthi leli kwangasilona nje icala ukuthi ke ngoba kwalokho kwenzeke la kulesifunda sase-Gauteng ukuthi nje kuphelela lana ke kodwa ke icala ke elibhekwe iningizimu Afrika yonke.
Everybody wanted to be solved.
Wonke umuntu ke wayefisa ukuthi ke axazululwe.
General, you testify that Constable Zungu was angry at the suggestion that he must speak to the minister. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Ushilo ke general
No,
ukuthi
no, from the start, he was not angry. But when he never pitched up, when I said, you know what, I was with the minister, I told him that no, after the funeral, there is a constable who is coming with a bomb, good information. He was also happy. But until we finished there, the minister left and I was disappointed. When I went back to the cluster, it's where I called him. It's where he said, Delisha Banabona, I don't want to hear anything about your minister. And Gininda said, I must not speak to the minister. It's where I was disappointed.
Ushilo ke ukuthi ke waye kanunwabu ke uZungu mayelana nodaba ke lokuthi ke ahlangane nongqongqoshe yebo kodwa ke eqaleni wayeyimisele ukuthi ke ahlangane naye ke ingakho ke uma ngihlangana naye ke ungqongqoshe ngimtshela ukuthi ke emuva komncwabo noma umncwabo uma usuphelile ke kuno constable lana ke ophethe ke ibomb noma ke ophethe ke okukhulu ke lana. Manje kuma sengimbheka ke akasatholakali uma ngibuyela kuyona ke icluster sengikhuluma naye ke wayengitshela ke ukuthi cha akukho kungihlanganisa nongqongqoshe wakho ngininda ushilo kumina ukuthi angakhulumi namuntu yela engadumala khona.
I wanted the minister to know what he's saying because already when he came to me, I referred him to the national commissioner. I wanted everyone to compare the information of the minister, national commissioner, Gininda, myself, and also General Sibia and Makubu, so that once we can get all this information, we can be able to solve the case.
Ngoba ke lana ke manje okwakusengikufuna ke ukuthi manje ahlangane nayo ngqongqoshe ukhumbula ke wayesehlangene naye lana ke uNational Commissioner ngangifuna ke manje ukuthi ke kuzohlanganiswa ke lokhu ungqongqoshe ayenako uGeneral uNational Commissioner ayenakho enganginakho mina uGininda uMakhubo kanye futhi naye ke uSibiya ngenhloso yokuthi ke egcineni ke utholakale isixazululo salelicala leli.
But General, the minister is a politician, is it not? The Minister of Safety and Security is a politician, is it not so?
Yes, he's a politician, but he's also supervising the police.
Yebo ke kuyiqiniso ukuthi ke ungqongqoshe usopolitiki kodwa ke uyena ke obheke amaphoyisa.
And he also wanted the case to be solved.
Nokuthi futhi ke naye ke wayenesifiso sokuthi ke icala leli lixazululwe.
I thought maybe when you see the minister, you know, he will cough everything there.
Ngangicabanga ke ukuthi uma ngabe uZungu ebona ke ungqongqoshe wayezokhipha konke
And,
lapho.
and my lord, when I was with Advocate Baloy and Gininda,
Yes,
Gininda said,
can we please, sorry, we are in charge of the process.
okay,
General, in light of your long career, have you ever had a situation where a minister politician wants to talk to a witness?
no, remember that this case is a national case, my lord. It was not solved. Here there's somebody, a relative.
Okay. Ingabe ke kuyisikhathi sakho ke sokusebenza njengephoyisa kwake kwenzeka yini ngaphambilini ukuthi ke usopolitiki ungqongqoshe afuneke noma afiseke ukuthi ke akhulume nofakazi ukhumbuleke lana ukuthi ke icala leli ke ebelijongwe iningizimu Afrika yonke nokuthi ke futhi lana ke kunomndeni phakathi. Yes,
Somebody is coming with the information who is also by the relative, and there's no solution.
ngoba lana ke kunomuntu ozayo ke ne-information futhi ke ehlanganisa umndeni asikho futhi isixazululo.
And I said to you that now many policemen were reporting this to the minister.
Ngishilo futhi ke ukuthi amaphoyisa amaningi ayelithatha lo daba aluse kuyena noma alihambise kuyena ungqongqoshe.
That's why this case was not solved for a long time.
Ingakho icala leli kwathatha isikhathi eside lingaxazululwa.
But do you agree, General, that in the normal course, the minister would not speak to a witness, would get briefing from whoever might be responsible to brief him.
Remember that, my lord, I was in charge of the information which I was given.
Kodwa uyingabe uyavuma yini-ke ukuthi kwisimo-ke esijwayelekile ukuthi-ke ungqongqoshe angeke akhulume nofakazi uzothola-ke i-feedback noma uzotshelwa-ke ukuthi athole umbiko kulabo ekuyibona-ke abamnikezayo-ke umbiko. Ukhumbuleke ukuthi lana imina-ke manje owayehola-ke futhi-ke owayefisa-ke ukuthi-ke lo lwazi lo noma lo information lena-ke indlulisele.
And in my position, I wanted the truth.
Kwisikhundla sami-ke mina ngangifuna iqiniso.
Now, Jonah, have you ever exposed a witness to a minister to speak to a minister in your long career?
I want to report this again. I'm saying to you, this is a national case. This information it was critical, and there was no way in which I cannot inform them, because as I'm saying, from time to time, the minister will say, guys, work as a team. This time, that's why from the beginning, that's why even yourself, Advocate Baloi, you were saying to me, why did you take this information, which is hearsay, to the National Commissioner? You remember that?
Ingabe kwenzeka yini noma kwenzeka kuyini-ke emsebenzini wakho-ke ukuthi-ke uhlanganise ufakazi kanye futhi-ke nongqongqoshe. Ukhumbuleke ukuthi lena-ke kwakuyi-national case. Manje-ke ngishilo-ke futhi-ke ukuthi isikhathi nesikhathi-ke ungqongqoshe wayethi-ke njalo-ke sebenzani nanjengethimba. Ingakho-ke futhi nawe-ke wangibuza-ke ukuthi kwangani ukuthi-ke uthathe-ke le information lena-ke ekuyinzwa bethi uyidlulisele ku-National Commissioner.
And it never happened. He never came there to talk to Minister.
Who?
Zungu.
Uzungu-ke ukhumbuleke ukuthi azange ezeke noma kaze kwenzeke-ke noma akuzange kwenzeke ukuthi ahamba ayokhuluma nongqongqoshe.
And you agree he was within his rights? He doesn't
Yes,
happen
yes.
in the normal
yes,
course for a
he
witness
was
to
right.
speak to a minister.
Yes, he was even right, but myself as a general, I believed him.
Kodwa ingabe uyavuma yini-ke ukuthi-ke kwakuwamalungelo akho ukuthi cha ale noma nqabe-ke ukuthi-ke ahamba ayokhuluma nongqongqoshe? Yebo ngiyavuma-ke, kodwa mina-ke nanjengo-general ngangimkholwa.
My focus was on getting the critical information to solve the case.
Mina-ke ngangigxile ekuthini-ke ngithole-ke lokho okwakusemqoka ukuthi-ke ngixazulule icala.
Can we just get back to the trip that you undertook to Durban to consult with the friends of Mr. Senzo Meiwa, namely Mtokozi Zitwala
Yes.
and Tumelo Madlala?
I never said, I went there, but I never interviewed Matlala because I was prevented, but I spoke to Mtokozi Zitwala, my lord.
Yebo, ukuya-ke KZN ngaya, kodwa-ke nanje bangishilo-ke ukuthi-ke nganqatshelwa-ke ukuthi angikhulume noMadlala, kodwa yena-ke uMthokozi Sithwala ngakhuluma naye.
Remember that, my lord, Advocate Baloi. I was in charge of the case, and you were not in charge of the case.
Ukhumbuleke ukuthi yimina owayephethe icala, wena-ke wawungawuphethe icala.
Yeah, that is the point. You were then the acting deputy provincial commissioner for detectives in Gauteng.
I was not acting. I was appointed as a deputy provincial commissioner. I was not acting.
Ngangingekho-ke kwisikhundla la khona engangibambele khona, kodwa-ke ngaqokwa nanjengo-deputy provincial commissioner, hayi ukuthi ngangibambele.
Well, was it a permanent appointment or a temporary
It
appointment?
was permanent appointment by my advocate. Why is a big issue?
Ingabe-ke wawuqokwe nje okwesikhashana noma-ke uqokiwe nje ukuthi-ke ku-permanent?
No,
Kwayisikhundla-ke sasi-permanent, kungani kuwudaba lolu-ke olukhulu noma-ke kwenza ukuthi kube udaba olukhulu?
No, it's not a big issue. What we want to find out is why did you then go back to the cluster after April 2016 if you were permanently appointed as the deputy provincial commissioner heading detectives?
Fortunately, I'm the one who will tell you what happened there. It was a restructuring, my lord.
Kwenzeka kanjani ke ukuthi ke ngo-April 2016 ubuye elemuva ke uyeke kuyona ke i-cluster okwakwenzeka ke lapho ukuthi ke manje kwabe sekuhlelwa kabusha ke lokubizwa ngokuthi phecelezi ke i-restructuring.
Right, but let's get back to the crux of the issue here. Here's a deputy provincial commissioner heading detectives, and he's prevented from consulting with an eyewitness.
Yes, my lord.
Asibuyeleke kulona udaba lolu uDeputy ke Provincial Commissioner uyanqatshelwa noma uyavinjwa ukuthi ukhulume nofakazi. Yebo
You are
ngosenkantolo.
right, my lord.
And you've just consulted with one witness, Mr. Mtokozi Zitwala.
Yeah.
When you are about to consult with another crucial eyewitness, Tumelo Madlala, you then receive a call that you should not proceed with the consultation.
Yes, my lord.
Uqeda ukukhuluma ke nomunye ufakazi uMthokozi Sithwala. Mawuse uzokhuluma nomunye ke ufakazi owabona ukuthi ke kwenzekani usuyanqatshelwa noma uyavinjwa ke ukuthi ungakhulumi naye. Yebo ngosenkantolo.
But what did the consultation had to do with the investigation that Colonel Buthelezi was busy with?
I don't know, my lord. As I said again, I think it's now the fourth time that I received a call from the Provincial Commissioner, General Mutiba, to say, according to the prosecution there, they are saying Captain Buthelezi is having information, is about to crack the case. Please don't go there. And if you can go there and interview that person, you will be arrested for defeating. And myself, I said, Lord, I'm afraid of the court. I don't want to take chance with it. That's why I came back.
Manje ke kungani ke manje usuzonqatshelwa ke ukuthi ke awuhamba uyokhuluma nomunye ke ufakazi noma ke uphenyo luhlangane nani ke ukuthi wena uhamba uyoconsult noma ke uyokhuluma nofakazi angazi ngosenkantolo nanjengoba ngishilo ukuthi ke ngathola ucingo olwalubuya ke kuyena ke u-Provincial Commissioner uGeneral Mutiba ukuthi ke ungabisaqhubeka ke uyokhuluma naleyo fakazi. Uma ngabe ke noma abashushisi bathi ke ukhona ke uCaptain uzohamba ayokhuluma naye. Uma nje ungaqhubeka ukwenze lokho uzoboshwa ila khona ke ngathi cha inkosi enkantolo noma ke umthetho ke ngiyawuhlonipha noma ngeke ke ngiqhubeke ngikwenze lokho.
That's why I wanted the court to know what happened when I came back to the province, because I went to the house of the senior prosecutor, Advocate Chauke, and I'm prevented from saying that.
Ingakho ke bengifisa ukuthi inkantolo yazi ke ukuthi kwenzekani uma ngabe sengibuyela kusona ke isifunda ngaya ke kwakhe uadvocate uChauke kodwa ke ngivinjiwe ke ukuthi angikusho lokho.
So, General, you were threatened with arrest for defeating the ends of justice if you were to proceed with interview Mr. Tumelo Madlala.
I was not threatened. General Mutiba said, if you can go there, you will be arrested, because the prosecution, they are saying there is somebody who is about to crack the case. It's what I said, my lord.
Okay. Ingabe uthi ke manje General wase usatshiswa ngokuboshwa ukuthi ke uzoboshelwa ukuthi ke uphazamisana ke nokusebenza komthetho ngokuthi uhamba uyokhuluma nofakazi kwangasibona ke ukusatshiswa ngatshelwa uyena uGeneral Mutiba ukuthi ke abashushisi bathi uma ngabe uzohamba ke uyokhuluma lapha yana uzoboshwa ngoba ukhona ke umuntu osefinyelele nje emaphethelweni ukuthi ke uphenyo aqede.
Remember, my lord, I said I respect the court from the time I joined the police service. I was told to respect the law, and I don't want to, to be in contradiction of the law. So that's why I respected that, and I was happy when from there I went to see Chauke with Brigadier Modise.
Ukhumbuleke ngikushilo ukuthi ke kusukela ngesikhathi ke engaqeqeshwa ngaso ke ngena emaphoyiseni ukuthi ke safundiswa ke noma ngafundiswa ke ukuthi ke umthetho ngikuhloniphe ingakho ke ngosenkantolo ngase ke ngingaqhubeki ke ngalokho sahamba ke uma ngabe sibuya naye uBrigadier Modise saya kuyena uChauke.
Please let me talk.
Yes.
Let me say to the court what happened in the house of Advocate Chauke.
General, you were busy carrying out your duties qua Deputy Provincial Commissioner who was supervising the case of the death of Mr. Senzo Meiwa, First Lawyers Case 636/10/2014, why would you be threatened or why would you be arrested if you interview a witness?
Ngicela ke ungivumeleke ukuthi ke ngikusho kwenzeka laphayana ke kumuzi wakhe uChauke. General lana ke wena ke owawuhola ithimba elaliphenya ke icala leli lokubulawa kwakhe umnumzana uSenzo Meiwa u636/10/2014. Yini ke eyayingenza ukuthi ke usatshiswe noma ke uboshelwa ukwenza umsebenzi wakho?
My Lord, I was trying to tell the court to say, let me tell you exactly what happened to the house of Advocate Chauke, so that you will understand.
Nkosi enkantolo bengicela ke ukuthi ngivunyelwe ukuthi ke ngikusho kwenzeka laphayana ke endlini yakhe uadvocate uChauke la khona ke inkantolo isizozwa khona.
And I'm asking for the third time, my Lord.
Kuyihlandla lesithathu ke manje sengicela Nkosi enkantolo.
My Lord, we're about to start with a new topic. It's 1516. I don't know whether we should proceed or whether we should continue tomorrow.
What's your pleasure? What's your pleasure?
Well, we can continue, my Lord. We still have about 14 minutes.
40.
14, 1-4.
Let's come back tomorrow because you say 14. I thought you said 40. 40. 1-4. Are you available tomorrow?
Yes, my Lord, I'm available.
Yeah, bro.
In any case, I see that one of the council is also,
What's that?
that one of the council is also, had an emergency, so.
Oh, you said one is outside, Mr. Mnisi.
Yes.
Okay. So you want us to continue until he comes back?
No, we can continue tomorrow. We're saying that is also one of the reasons.
Oh, one of the
why.
reasons, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, he's good.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we adjourn until tomorrow.